Hey everybody, Nick Espinoza, your chief security fanatic here. And in privacy news, the top 3 privacy risks are... You're about to find out. Now, this is coming from the company TrustArc because they just released findings from their 5th annual Global Privacy Benchmark Survey the other week. Now, this study offers a 360-degree corporate view into key privacy developments, corporate priorities, and readiness. And I found this to be really interesting. Now, they also provide an annual assessment of privacy management, and they track year-over-year changes to the Global Privacy Index as well. And so this year's report focused on emerging areas of importance for privacy and compliance professionals, including considerations and implications of artificial intelligence, of course, building brand trust, and different approaches for higher privacy competency scores. So key findings from this report, and I removed any of the advertising they did for themselves, but here are the interesting things, and I'll talk about their methodology in a minute here. But almost half of companies are making artificial intelligence a priority in 2024. Now, globally, 88% of those surveyed indicate that it's either important or very important. In other words, AI, whether it's overhyped or not, and I did a video and podcast on that recently, either way, it's here to stay and it's going to continue to grow. But the top 3 reported privacy risks, according to the survey, are artificial intelligence is number 1, brand reputation and compliance following those. So while AI is here to stay and grow, it obviously is a risk. Now, maintaining brand trust obviously maintains a top privacy goal, followed by closely maintaining regulatory compliance. And as compliance standards increase, and we have an issue with cybersecurity professionals, the old guard, the veterans, my colleagues, burning out, we are walking into, I think, a regulatory compliance problem because we just don't have qualified and experienced personnel to go around. Now, on top of this, organizations with high privacy competence scores report using dedicated privacy management solutions and principle-based approaches. In other words, you're building the frameworks. So you can think of Trustee Enterprise Privacy. There's APEC, data governance practices and standards, et cetera, et cetera. And so there's a ton of different frameworks. And those that are using those essentially score highest, 74% on privacy competence, compared to just a standard rule base or nothing, which was 56%. And so, in other words, if you have a privacy and risk framework in your life, you're going to do better providing you use it and actually adhere to it. And that is something that we preach in business as well. I'm a huge fan of making sure you've got good risk and privacy frameworks in your life. Please make sure you've got those if you're listening to this. Now, this study, here's the methodology, surveyed 1,803 participants representing the United States, Europe, the UK, Canada, South America, and Asia. The survey incorporated perspectives from 4 primary roles, including executives, managers, full-time but non-managerial employees, and privacy team members, predominantly from large to mid-sized businesses. So obviously, this is a huge thing. Make sure that as you are adopting artificial intelligence, you are making sure that you understand and have properly quantified and address the risks associated with artificial intelligence, as well as everything else. I don't care if it's a tornado, a fire, or a ransomware event. You should understand that. You should know how to respond. And so with that, that is your news of the day. I found it interesting, and I hope you did too. And please like, share, follow me here on Facebook and Twitter at NickAESP. And please feel free to subscribe to me at YouTube as well. And as always, stay safe, stay online, and please attempt to stay private. Thanks, everybody.